Bam! We're live. Hey, brother. Oh, nice day today, isn't it? Was it nice and Red Deer today? Oh, ow, ow, ow! I'm sore, man. I just killed her today. Oh, you're muted still, Zach.
Trying to
There
make
we
you
go.
guess what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was lip reading. I was going along with it good, but then I thought, oh no, I better say something. We got people in the chat already. We got Carolyn Loon, Joe Nello. We got Houdini Sports. Right on. All rise, Houdini says. Best intro ever. Yeah, that's why we haven't really changed it. Well, we've probably got a new one coming soon. Maybe use the same song.
I tried making a new one recently, but it kept getting corrupted.
Oh, did it? Yeah. We'll figure it out soon. Yeah. We will get it. Yeah. Oh, I went to flex hard and it hurt. Doing 100 and wow, I was just doing. I think I got up to. We get up to 115. I don't know what I got up to today, but I do my hammer curls. My back's been pretty sore lately, but I still got through the workout. I just have to really like do it in small increments, like the increases. So more sets, and just jump slowly and get the blood in there.
Mm-hmm.
But it was good. Greg Deneen was in the house today. Oh, we got Captain Hook, Jason Shaw, Matt Sador. Man, you got a big match. Hey, Sean Crowther and Matt Sador. Man, that's going to be fire.
That's going to be a match.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Captain Hook's in the house. Phil Woody UK. Oh, Matt Oliver. Hey, brother. Good to see you in
Whole
here.
crew.
Oh yeah, we got the good dudes. We got everybody good in here tonight. That's good. Yeah, I was looking at the matches. I mean, actually, Fraser's event's getting pretty stacked, man.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that they just gave Ali Therian.
Really?
Yeah, that's the rumor. Yeah, I don't know if someone's seen a poster or, but apparently Therian's pulling Eugene, and then on the other arm he's going to pull Ali. It's from what I hear. So, and Ali just got all stemmed up. He's going to be. He might be good. He might be strong. It might be what he needed to get that confidence back again.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see. Pedro Riviera out of Montana. Hey, buddy.
Ooh.
How's it going? How's it going? It's booked. Yeah. Oh, it's crazy how many good matches. I mean, you got at that event, you got Eugene versus John Therian. You got Victor versus Alex Moratis.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. Yeah, I always butcher his last name. It's okay. What else? I've been seeing a bunch now. Sean Crowther, Matt Sador, Ali Hamadia, John Therian. Yeah. Congratulations to Dakota and Crowther attending Arm Wars. Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
They'll be on the Iron House.
I didn't know that was public information yet. Yeah. It didn't come from me anyway, guys.
Neil himself said it.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay,
Yep.
okay. Cat's out of the bag then. Yeah.
Yep.
I knew for a while. But I promised I wouldn't say nothing. So yeah. But anyway, if Neil said it, it's all good. Yeah, so Dakota Shipton and Sean Crowther. They're going to East versus West, and then they're going to be traveling for a couple of weeks, and they got a gig in Arm Wars along the way, from what I heard. So good for them. Good for them. That's awesome.
It's going to be real sick. I hope they get appropriate opponents.
Yeah. I hope it's I think so.
Because the right matchup is what makes.
That's what makes Arm Wars anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly. You want the best thing you can get from Arm Wars is not flash pinning a guy 3 times.
I think you're going to see Dakota versus Mika. I think that's who they're going to give Dakota.
Oh yeah, left arm. I think that'd be great.
Yeah, and I think it would be close too, because I know I seen Dakota pulling Mika, but that was after a lot of competition, and Dakota was actually owning him that day in the after pulls. But people get tired, broken down, and doesn't mean a lot, right? Always.
Yeah, they had both pulled in the tournament, so you never know
Yeah.
who had more burn, really. Don't know where they were,
Oh,
but
just
I think it's
Mika's
going to be a good
style.
match.
Just Mika's style is very energy expressive. You know what I mean? Because he'll go right. He'll go into King's move. He'll do anything, right? Like,
Hmm. I
I
think the
met,
trick to beat Mika is when he's in his kid move, get a good surge, like go for it, blah blah blah. Get a good climb, stick real tight, and then go for the pin from center. Like get
mhm.
yourself ready and just hit straight through his lock. Just boom. The way he locks is not like a normal King's move. He's very different. I think his move seems to take a little bit of time to kind of sink in. So if you can get him in center where he's trying to move a bit and then just hit full, I think that's kind of the trick.
Mm.
If he's in his King's move and you can't pin him, I feel like just getting center, climbing, and then just hitting really hard is probably the way to beat his King's move.
Yeah, Mason versus Marlon, Joe. That's crazy. That's speed versus
Mm-hmm.
speed. That's crazy. Two different styles too. They pull totally different. So
If Mason doesn't flash him 3 times in a row,
yeah, but I mean, I've seen Marlon flash. I've seen so many videos of Marlon flashing people. So it's gonna be
it's
very
not.
interesting.
I think it's different. I
Mason's
think
move
that
is more
Marlon.
efficient.
It's a hard one to say. I think Marlon has to go through Mason to flash him. Straight through him. Has to go literally straight through him to flash him.
Mm.
Because Mason's not turning out, right? So I feel like Marlon, if he's gonna have to really grip it and just
Well,
I don't know if he
Marlon
has that.
Mason's got his shoulder roll back. I heard. So
Well, if he's got a shoulder roll back, this could be a bad day for Marlon, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I'm just as far as I can tell, Marlon probably isn't as good as he once was. So
yeah,
I think he'd have to be peak to beat Mason.
yeah, and especially if Mason does have his shoulder roll back, because if
Yeah.
Mason's trying to pull the way he did against Eugene at like nationals or something, I actually lean Marlon. But if
But I think
Mason's
that
healthy,
Eugene would beat Marlon.
no, I agree too.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I just think that style from Mason puts
Is
Marlon in the match. You know what I
That's
mean?
true.
But if Mason's elbow's healed up and he's rolling and going, yeah, if he's doing
So what I
that
mean, if
shit,
someone's doing this
oh yeah,
and you want to flash pin them, you can't just top roll.
no, you have to be quicker. You have to be first,
If
and
they're
you
going for like a flop press, maybe if you kind of grip low, you could maybe. But
yeah.
if they're actually turning in and over, kind of sitting on top, you're not gonna. They're going for the same thing you are, just a different direction.
I think that match is good too. Michelle LeBlanc versus Alex Toproll from BC. I think that's a
Mm.
good match. Miguel, yeah, Miguel. He's actually really good.
Well, if Marlon's in great shape and big,
Hmm.
maybe it'll be a good match. Maybe he'll actually win. Because I'm thinking of a smaller, like 176 Marlon.
Hmm. Yeah.
And I also don't know where he's at. So if he's training hard and he's basically back to top shape, because in arm wrestling, if you didn't peak at the top of the world, it's probably not impossible to get back to your shape. You know what I mean?
Well, the last year I seen him pull, he had a war with Crazy George,
Oh
and
yeah, I
that
saw that.
kind of. I think he stopped pulling. Like he didn't pull as much. I think he took a little break after that.
Hmm.
That was like the match. Yeah, it was like a freaking crazy war. For Crazy George, I mean, he'll do that to anybody.
Yeah, I think yeah, Crazy George is a whole different. You can't use normal tactics against him. He's a
No.
specific. After pulling him, I felt it.
No.
It's something that's not orthodox. So it's not like, oh, you just do this regular,
Yeah, no.
1 + 1 = 2. No, it's like 1² times the square root of 8,047 plus.
Mm. Well, plus
It's too much.
He's been pulling for so long. People think it's just like one little trick pony. It's not. It's the way
Yeah.
he can
Well,
manipulate his
he's had
pressure.
his arm broken. He's
Yeah,
got
yeah,
titanium rods in his arm now as well.
yeah. That's true.
So I don't
Um,
think his arm's gonna break. So I
no,
think he has a lot of confidence based off of that. I'm not saying that necessarily gives him an edge physically, because I don't think the tendon is having any tendon. It's not like it's a titanium tendon.
the tendon's not
Yeah,
titanium.
and that's what you're pulling into, right? I
Mhm.
just think that just knowing that his arm is broken and now that it's stronger plus titanium, I feel like that would make me confident.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, no, I hear you. It would definitely make my confidence higher too, knowing that I got titanium bones. I'd be like, "Fuck it," you know what I mean? I like, oh yeah, Yeah, that does make a difference for sure. And then what's this? Alex is going to destroy Miguel. Listen, Alex is really good. I know he is, but I mean, I did see Brad pin him in Lethbridge. I know he came back and beat Brad twice, but he did pin
My
him.
guess is Alex is going to win because when he's fresh, he seems to be very explosive.
Yeah,
I
well,
think
no,
that if
he's
you're
like a world champion.
if you're explosive and the guy you're facing isn't, or
Yeah,
doesn't try to match you, usually it's a huge advantage. And if
yeah,
he only has 3 or 4 really good explosive hits, but he can time them right, that could be the match. I'm not saying he's going to flash him, but just to get to a really good position off the go is sometimes all it takes
yeah, yeah.
to burn someone out, right? Even if you can't pin them yourself. But from what
Yeah,
I've seen from that guy in person,
yeah,
he looks
I think
explosive.
I think Alex is favorite. I do. He's like he's world class, right? And I mean, like
Yeah.
he's like a Eugene, a smaller Eugene, right? So, I mean, I would have to say he's probably favorite. So, that's the times placing right. 1532 and 1536.
Nice.
I
Yeah,
just
to be Crazy George, you got to do what Anthony Antonio did twice, shoulder committed, and look at your palm piercing, like what Camille did to Michael Mustard have. Yeah,
yeah,
no,
Anthony's
that's
smart
definitely true.
though. Yeah, Anthony's a
I've
good puller. So,
I've done that exact move many times,
hmm
not against Crazy George, but just in general. It works really well. It drags the opponent away from themselves and kind of screws his ability to post with his elbow and come up because you're tipping everything down before he's able to, or you're hoping to at least. I can see that. I can see that.
we end up attacking his rise in the end, right?
Yeah, yeah. You're trying to dump his this at the end to get the pin, right?
Mm. No.
But I mean, a lot of the time, if you're fully committed, I think from what I felt at least, the more committed guy,
Mm-hmm.
as long as as long as the endurance there, the more committed guy usually wins in a burn.
Yeah, and you just got to be advancing, right? There's
Yeah,
whoever's
whoever's more committed.
yeah committed, yeah, and always
Well,
advancing.
here's the thing. Sometimes, if I'm in a flop and I
Mhm.
have it so I'm wedged here, you
Yeah,
can advance up my hand and get all this all you want. You ain't moving it, right?
like in a bone lock. Yeah,
So it's like, in
you got
that
to hold
sense,
up. Yeah,
it's. But most of the time, totally, yeah. You want to be getting height so that you can pin.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I was just thinking. Well, yeah. Whenever
Camille style, Camille style when he gets in there.
I just try to the way I have always combated the flop. Now it's
Yeah.
not. Most people are going to say hook and just get them outside their shoulder right away. It hasn't been the most effective for me because I'm not quick like that.
Outside the strap, it's easier to do that as well. Inside the strap's a lot harder to do
Yeah, in the
that.
strap, I like to just punch straight up
hmm
and stop at center, so that way there's not a lot of force in the flop, and then eventually I can keep edging it back until he eventually pulls out his shoulder, and then I put him away. That's how I always beat the flop press, but
Good
it's
way to do
probably
it.
not the first way to do it, but it's the way I do it.
If they're not fast at the flop press, that's a really, really good way. If they're slow but they flop, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, well, I did it to that. I did it to Doug Curtis's kid a few years ago, and he was
Mm.
really fast with it. Like he flashed Byron with it,
Mm.
and then he tried it on me, and I just punched straight up, and then I stopped him, and he was like, he just couldn't do nothing because it was center table control, right? So
Mm.
the press, I
Hey, if
mean,
it
you don't
works.
want to give them every inch you give them is an extra 20, 30 pounds of pressure. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, 100%. There's
Yeah,
some guys, too, that have weird spots where where you think they get stronger and stronger, or weaker and
yeah,
weaker, they get stronger, or vice versa, where you think they're getting stronger, they actually get weaker.
weaker. Yeah, yeah, you're right.
So you'll actually end up cracking a guy's wrist or pulling him out of his shoulder in a way that you thought, oh, he's going to be real strong here.
Yeah,
And you end up, whoa, okay.
I've done that too. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I've done it where
It's
I'm
always
like, oh, that
funny.
feels easy, and oh shit, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. The opposite. Yeah. You were like, okay, I'm going to do this. And you're like, oh, I can't do
yeah,
that.
yeah. That
I
didn't
like it
work.
the opposite. I like when I'm like, I can't do that. And then I try it. And I'm like, I can.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No,
It's
I
every
agree.
person's different. That's why it's good to have gripped up with someone before you have a match. But
It's true. It's
you
true.
can learn in the match. I've done it. I've had matches with people I've never gripped up with.
And you learn on the fly. Yeah,
You learn on the fly.
you do. But you have to try different shit, right? So sometimes you'll try and
Literally,
it just works, So
you got to
I've done.
have a I'd say have 3 lanes. They don't have to be 3 different moves, just 3 lanes. So, like, say if you're a hooker, have 3 slightly different ways you can pull.
Yeah.
Because, I mean,
Yeah,
if one way doesn't work and you're completely shut out, at least you have other options, right?
Carolyn just noticed we got 41K in subs, guys. Yeah.
Whoa!
Yes. Ugh. No, that's awesome. And we just secured a product sponsor. So
Whoa!
yeah, that's awesome. So make sure you buy, whenever you buy arm sport handles, you better be using our promo code. You get 10% off and it helps us. So I think it's through it's TTF grip 10.
TTF Group 10.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right, well,
Hey, buddy.
see everybody. Oh, Cody, join me at when we're heading off.
Yeah.
Well, I know it's only been 21 minutes.
Oh, no, you're in some time paradox. It happens.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
21 hours.
Thank you, Carolyn. Oh, Bouzier, hey, buddy. Boom. Yeah. Houdini. Still need Brian's top 10 snack. You know, you're going to get it. It's lots been going on, and I haven't been able to focus in on snacks. That's all. But I'm going to.
Oh, dude,
Today,
I've been so busy.
Thai food today. Yeah. Thai food is what I got today.
Well, I'm working on another sponsor.
Great. That's great.
Yeah.
It's a supplement store.
That's cool. That's cool. You told me a little bit about it, I think. Is it the same one?
The one
Or new
in
one?
Park My Mall?
You know, the one you were telling me about.
Probably not. I don't remember talking about a supplement store.
Yeah, you did. You talked about him. You told me that any price you bring him, he'll match it. And yeah, you did. You did tell me about it. You remember now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
I remember that one. That is the same place, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He said that he knows that like they're just waiting to get a manager. But and then when they get a manager, he's gonna step away from the manager role and do more promoting, like all their promoting side.
Yeah.
And he said they're going to see if they want to do individual athletes or venues and stuff like that.
Well, individual athletes is like a super match thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No problem.
That or they like I know he said they're also looking for like continuous. I showed him actually I was there today. And I showed him our channel and how many followers we had and stuff like that. He's like, what? 41,000? Like, yeah.
Oh, nice. You like that?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Oh no, I noticed that too. Yeah, it just skimmed over 41. It's like, fuck yeah. I'm gonna have a bite of this while I can now. Did you get to watch the
Sorry,
matches?
everybody, for eating. I'm just in a rush of having a burger here.
Okay.
Go narrow.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
the
curious
match.
where. Pardon?
Did you watch the matches this weekend? Like
No, actually, I didn't.
It was John Therian and Tim Talmadge, yeah, and then there was Easton McCormick and Jody Williams, and there was a whole bunch of matches actually.
Easton McWilliams and Jody Cormick.
Yeah, I think Easton was just he was just big. You boys should be coming to the Winnipeg tourney. Yeah, I know, it's good prize money.
Winnipeg tourney, eh?
Yeah, I know. It's soon, isn't it? Like next weekend or something?
Well, I would, Curtis, but I don't want to pull the 0 to 200 category.
Yeah, they have really shitty weight classes.
It'd be a waste of my money to
And I
come
don't
and
like
lose.
pulling in 25 people weight classes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull guys
I don't have the
50 pounds
endurance.
heavier than me 9-10 times to win.
I don't have the endurance. I really don't have the endurance. Like if it exceeds 10 guys in my class, the endurance it just doesn't add up.
See, I would go if I knew about it before I did know about it, because I just booking time off. I need to know like 2 months in advance.
Yeah. No, I mean, I've
Think
known
of the
about
people I'd have to face.
I'd like to go. I mean, you know
I
what?
dropped down to 200.
I'm itching to compete,
Yeah.
but I'm just getting into my training now. So
I'd
it's
have to
like,
face Cody and Ali, or I don't know if Ali's going, but Frazier.
I
I'd have to
know.
face Frazier. That's
Yeah.
me versus Frazier would be one of the matches. That'd be great.
This morning I weighed in at 207.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not every day that you get a tournament that, well, it's not a day at all.
Deadly Dale. Yeah, for sure.
I'm actually losing
Yeah,
weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you were saying that. You were saying that.
Good.
And I'm keeping everything.
Get rid of that fat. Get rid of all that fat you put on.
You ever see Deadly?
But-
Deadly in the chat? I've never seen him.
But see, the thing is, Zach, I haven't lost a single bit of muscle, I don't think.
That's what I'm saying. Get rid of the fat. It's good.
Love for
But sometimes even when you get rid of the fat, you lose a little bit of power.
I've never had fat, so I don't know that. Not true for me.
You know the problem? A lot of people, when they're trying to lose weight, they don't just lose fat. They lose a little bit of muscle.
Well, the thing is, mass moves mass. So, yeah, you lose leverage. Like, weight helps you with leverage, right? I don't know if leverage is the right term. I don't know what the term is with, what do you call that? Center of gravity. Yeah, weight helps you with center of gravity, which helps with ease of lifting. So, totally, yeah, the less mass overall you have, the more your center of gravity gets shifted outward when you hold a weight, right? So, like if a 400-pound man holds 10 pounds out 5 inches from him, there's a mathematical equation of the force of, versus someone who's 150 pounds doing the same.
It says Cody's arms are looking smaller.
No, they're not.
Yeah. They're still strong. Yeah.
They're still filling out an extra large shirt.
Yeah.
That's why I buy quadruple extra small, so that fill it out like this.
I gotta work on my definition.
That's just the supinator. Boom. The more you
Actually, to
supinate,
be honest,
I don't
you get a peak. You get a peak.
you know the funny thing is, I'm losing weight, but my arms and forearms are actually bigger.
Now we know Cody's messing with measurements.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel pretty good. I mean, my tendon's been a little stretched out lately, but my strength is still there. I'm still feeling pretty strong.
I could beat Cody right now.
I'll just fucking
Right arm, not allowed to go to straps. I think I'd have a shot.
No.
Not able to go to straps, you don't think? You're not allowed to slip.
You're not allowed. I don't know. Zach's got some fucking trickery. He's got some Houdini.
I could be tricky. I could be tricky on the right.
It'd be 1 minute, guys.
I guarantee I'd get at least one stop, and maybe if I could get a stop, I'd probably be able to get a pin. If you're not allowed to slip,
I'll give you. You'll stop. You'll stop me, but you won't pin me.
See, that's here's why you're probably right. Theoretically, I need enough connection. Here's the thing. I have enough power theoretically to pin you if you're in a bad spot. The problem is, the amount of connection I need to do that is also enough connection for you to stop me. That's the only problem I'm running into, is like, there's an equilibrium.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried before. It's like I can only go like 50% power because there's like an equilibrium where like I can't go any further because the more I grip and the more I get, the more you get. And it's like, if I could somehow maintain you with the loss, I could get it, but you always slip before I can learn. If you just didn't slip and I learned.
But no, I got a few matches I got to do.
Yep. Now you got to face
Alex this weekend.
Talmadge.
Then after that, maybe the next month after that, I'll have to get the Jonello guy.
Is it going to be at? Is it going to be at the Red Deer Club this weekend?
I'm hoping.
Okay.
No, going to be in my garage.
Not in the garage.
No, really. And you know those stairs that you helped me like lift my couches and stuff over top of?
Yep. Do you remember?
Oh, maybe Joe Nello's not the person I'm thinking of.
Maybe he is.
Isn't Joe Nello the one that was calling me out? From
JDM?
Saskatchewan?
The JDM guy?
I thought it was Joe Nello that was calling me out from Saskatchewan. I'm forgetting who he
Joe
is.
just catching that smoke.
Joe
The JDSM. The JDSM. That's what you're thinking of.
It's JDSM.
And did he ever show up?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm forgetting.
Yeah, it was JDSM. I remember. And he's from Saskatchewan. Yeah. And his name's Joe too, right?
Right.
Isn't his name Johnny or something? I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Small biceps. Yeah. Zach with the gems of smarts. Yep. Zach's a smart guy. He's a smart guy.
As long as everyone remembers that everything I'm saying works for me, but might not work for you. Also, like, I have a very... You can't tell how small my hand is from here. It almost looks like it's a normal-sized hand, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's not that tiny.
It is, though, when you actually see it in person.
Zach, your hand's not that freaking small. For your
Not
size
for
and the
your
weight class
frame.
you pull in, your arm is very
I've
average
never
for
once
your weight
arm
class.
wrestled anyone with a smaller hand than me, Cody. That includes children.
I don't know. I'm telling you from the guys that I've ripped up.
There is a
in your
chance
weight
that
class.
everyone I've ever arm wrestled does just have like above average hands. It is honestly possible. I'm guessing most people that arm wrestle probably do have above average hands. My guess is, or larger hands even. But for my weight class, Austin, my buddy CJ, and a few other people, their hands are like here on me. Like their fingers are like that much longer. It's mainly the finger length is what it is, and that's what gives you the wrap
taller
around
than you?
to contain.
Are they taller than you?
Well, yeah, that's what
There
I'm
you
saying.
go.
I don't really arm wrestle most people smaller than me, like shorter than me. Even in my weight class at 155, a lot of them are tall. They cut down to make sure that they actually, Eventually, I think the taller guys do kind of go to the bigger weight classes, though. The more I think about it.
Fuck. That was delicious. Sorry. I'm just sitting here wanting another one.
You seen Cody on AERS? Oh yeah, he would have been added on AERS a couple times. Yep.
I'm on AERS, but it's a terrible score.
Why? Because it was the GP tournament.
Yeah. Not great. It's not great.
Yeah, but AERS is.
I think I have maybe. AERS, you know what? AERS is a fine system for anything but to see who's actually better. It's just to tell you who's active.
It's not a ranking. It's a score.
Yeah, it's a score.
Like a ratings. It's a ratings. Sorry, a ratings. Yeah.
And it's so much based on how much you compete. Like let's say me and Zach are the same weight. Zach competes at 12 tournaments this year, and I only compete at 6. But I beat Zach, and I'm first at 6, and he comes in second. Zach's going to be still better than me on AERS at the end of the year. He's going to have more accumulated points, so I will be lesser than Zach, even though he's never beaten me.
Every time we ever pull, you beat me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't like the AERS. But I mean, we have to use it, and I do like it as far as just at least someone's keeping track. You know what I mean?
I think it's something that needs to be kept track of. Totally. Like, I think that is a good thing to keep track of. How many tournaments they've been to, the wins, losses. That's great.
There's statistics in there too.
Exactly, the statistics. That's a good thing. And every other sport has those statistics, so it's good that we have someone keeping track of it. I think it's great.
Yeah, I
just don't think it's a rankings. It's just
I don't
think
it's a rankings either. I don't think it tells you who.
I don't think they claim to be a ranking. I mean, I don't think they claim to be like a.
Yeah, it's like it's a stat.
Yeah. I don't think they're like, number one
Hey,
meets number
one
two and
sec.
number two.
I just seen that Dakota's in the chat. Dakota, message me back. I've messaged you on Messenger. You haven't seen it yet, but you should look at it and message me back because I want to get that figured out before it's too close to the time. Give you some time. Please check your message and look at it. Message me back.
Yeah. There you go, Dakota. Check his shit.
Sounds like
Actually,
someone's
you know what?
calling
I might
someone
just
out.
say it right here. Get the army on it. Clifton Erickson said he'd give $500 to the winner of me and Dakota right hand match, and I want to do it in May.
Yeah.
And I'm even willing to put another $100 to $200 our own money on top of that, so the winner would get like $700 or $600, depending on what we agree on.
That's a pretty good deal. Yeah, he'll have time too. He'll have time to heal after all that.
True. That's true.
Yeah, because he's
I think
going
right arm too. His right arm's getting really good.
Yeah.
I think it could be a match. I know maybe I sound crazy. I think it could be a match.
Yeah.
I think personally, I think Dakota's lucky that I think your one weakness that you do have on the right arm, he's not bad at. I wouldn't say it's his strength or anything, but he's not bad at. So if he doubles down on that, I think there's a chance.
We're teammates, and you know what? We're setting a matchup against teammates, which is not always the best. It kind of sucks sometimes, but there's $500 a match.
Yeah, so
there's money on the table.
I think it'll be fun.
And why not?
I think before you guys weren't really in the same weight class, but now you guys are in the same weight class, aren't you? Is Dakota 220?
Yeah, we're both in the 220s. And you know what?
Yeah,
we both have some matches behind our name now that it's not just
good arm wrestlers.
Yeah, but like it's not like
good arm wrestlers and
yeah, but like say he beats me. I've beaten, it was left hand, but I beat Tim Lewis. I got the third at Canadian Nationals on the right arm. Like I do have accolades behind my name now, and people do know me, so it's not just nothing for Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
Totally. I do think Dakota would be. I think you have more power than Dakota. I think he's probably better in the strap on the right arm than you are. I think his hand's a little better than yours. I think you have more inside power than him. I think his press is probably better than yours on the right, but you might be able to defend a press better than him. I think it's a good match. Maybe I'm crazy, but
I think there's a lane.
That's what I mean. Like I definitely think
Dakota has to
see the
if
advantage.
Dakota doesn't take advantage of the lane, I don't have it close.
If Dakota plays his cards right, though, if he plays them right and it works out, I think it could be a match. I do think that Cody has more lanes and that his power factor is really the main thing that Dakota has to weather the storm and then get into a good position to work from, and then I think he'd have a chance. This just that initial. Whenever Cody's going to get whatever happens in the first 3 seconds, and Cody gets connection wherever, when he drives at first, he's probably going to get the first pin. And then Dakota's going to be like, okay, I felt the connection. And then I'm just guessing, but I think then Dakota's going to have to try to block that connection, run away from it. So you're chasing the connection. And by the time you get it, you're too far away and you never actually got it. But again, you might just be too strong. You might be able to just sit there with your wrist back and just go, I don't know. That's what it comes down to for me. I want to see it is the thing. Like I'm game for it. I'm game to watch it.
I want to see it too. That's why.
Well, you got Captain Hook thinks the match would be close. Houdini wants to see it.
Clifton wants to see it. I want to see it. Brian wants to see it.
I want to see it.
I want to see every match though. And there's a lot of matches I want to see.
And like, yeah, we'll go left. We're gonna go right-handed because I think that's the one that'll be a close match. Right-handed. Left-handed, I'm not trying to be Dick to Dakota. I don't think that he's on my left-hand level yet. But me and him, I think we'd be really close right-handed.
Yeah, I think it'd be really fun too.
And you know what? I just want to have a match against him. I've never met him I've never pulled Dakota in a tournament or in a super match. Only ever practice. I've never met him on the table in an actual competitive setting.
If Cody can flop, I say Cody wins. Cody's flop on the right. Can you flop on right or left? I know one of your flops is okay. The other one it just
I can
hurts
flop
you.
on both.
Which one hurts you?
None of them anymore.
Oh, okay. I remember back in the day, you're like this one side when you flopped, it would hurt you, but yeah, pulling what's his face. I'm pretty sure you got over that. What Hugh? Hugh is good at either A, flopping, or whenever Hugh pulls, it's either he's making them flop or he's flopping.
Okay, Sean said, look, Cody's actually calling out. I'm only doing it because Clifton Erickson himself has said he would put $500 to the winner because he thinks Dakota has a chance against my right arm, not left, right arm. So I was like, why not? Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm saying right now, I think they're the same weight. Is why I was saying, if they're in the same weight class, I mean, it doesn't not make
And
sense.
Sean, Dakota's been pulling, even in Montana, Dakota pulls the 220 class. He has been for like a year now.
So imagine if
Yeah.
Dakota did win,
Dakota
though.
are the same
Imagine
weight.
you guys.
Dakota's weighs more than you, I think.
Right now, Dakota does weigh more than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I weigh
More than Cody
207 right
physically,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But
Dakota's
the big thing is, what if Dakota won? That'd be crazy. Like I'd be like fucking right. Like that'd be hype.
Yeah. I think either way, man. I think either way the match should happen. Why not? I mean, there's been talk about it for a long time, and Dakota always said that he admits that he beats you. You beat him on the left, but he thinks that he can give you a match on the right. That's what he's been saying. So why not? And then Clifton says he'll put up $500. I mean, I get it. It's all good.
Because like I was saying, I made the same point Sean did. I was like, the reason why you guys never did in the past is because he's always
Different
been
weight
smaller
classes.
than you. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, Clifton would beat me. Definitely Clifton would beat me. I don't know. Houdini was saying
Clifton
something about
versus Cody,
me. Yeah, no. Clifton walks through me right now. And probably will for a
left or
long
right?
time.
Both hands?
No, just right.
You know what though? Let's talk about this after.
Yeah, his right's pretty good.
Let Dakota and that focus on their match at Arm Wars because we gotta make sure they win that. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, for sure though.
Dakota has a match at Arm Wars now?
That's what the Carolyn Looms just said in the chat. Neil Pickup released it today. Look, it's right here.
Yeah, Sean and Dakota. It's gonna be awesome.
Where did
I was saying I hope they get the right opponents because kind of make or break on onwards depending on if you get like a good opponent.
Yeah,
you want it to be a war. You want to win, but you want it to be a war where you just win.
Yeah. Because Sean's in the chat, I'm gonna make sure he knows that I never said shit. It was Carolyn Loom said it.
Oh. No, yeah. Neil and Matt had a podcast today, and Neil said it himself on the podcast.
Oh yeah. Neil said it today. I know.
Yeah.
Man, you guys are real chatting. That's crazy. I'm going back in the chats. It went forever. It's awesome, guys. I love seeing the chat. Yeah, and you know what? That's so awesome. 2 of our teammates get to go to fucking Arm Wars. That's pretty cool, guys.
That's really cool. That'll be the 3rd teammate we have go to Arm Wars. 3 of our club have gone to Arm Wars. That's pretty cool.
I know.
3rd one from our club.
Huh?
Yeah,
you said the 3rd one?
I didn't say.
There's only 2 from our club.
Matt.
Huh?
Matt.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, if we're talking about members of our club who have gone to Arm Wars, you have to count Matt.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's 3. It's gonna be 4 here soon.
That's crazy. Yeah, well, we're gonna just get our whole fucking club there eventually, right? We'll just all.
I'm gonna have to get it to be 198 pounds. I don't think anyone cares about anything less than that.
No, he's had small guys. Mindy.
No, I don't mean him. I just mean everyone in general. This Winnipeg tournament, 0 to 198. Like, the thing is, do I honestly think I could be competitive at 198? Probably, yeah. I don't think I could physically keep myself at. I'd have to be at this shape at 198. I'd have to put 10 times as much work as I am
right
now to do that.
I could promise.
It'd be impossible.
right now, if you ate 3 meals a day,
No, here's what I'm trying to say. I gotta be 9.5, 10% body fat at 198.
I think you'd be 198, but I do think that you would be 176. I think the 176 class would be good for you, and I think you could easily fill into it, like easily.
I might just have to pull 198 and not be 198 and just say fuck it.
No, they have smaller guys. They do have smaller matches there. Kevin Palco pulled there, and he was 154 in that match. It was Kevin Palco versus who did he pull? Craig Saunders.
Yeah, but it's everywhere, man.
I know. I'm just saying. And that match was banging.
The tough doesn't even have a 154. And remember, I asked them, they're never going to add a 154.
176.
You know what I mean? Like, it just seems like I have no choice.
You know how easy it is. All you gotta eat. All you gotta do is eat more, and then you put on weight, and then you'll be in a bigger class. And like you keep working out, you won't just put on fat. You'll put on muscle.
No, that's again. It's the hand size and the wrist thickness and the hand thickness and the overall just frame size difference and the people I'm gonna have to go up against. Like Jordan fucking Weeb, are you kidding me?
Yeah,
is that a joke? That's a joke.
But like Jordan cuts to pull 176. Yeah.
Yeah, but guess what? If he's pulling 176, doesn't matter if he's cutting or not. He's pulling 176.
Can I tell you something though, Zach? You with 20 pounds more muscle on you. At 176 is.
I don't think I'd be Jordan Weeb. I'll be honest.
How do you?
I guarantee you would.
Your skill, yeah, with that much more power you would gain being 176.
You think?
Oh yeah. I think you sell yourself short too much, man. Honestly, like just you do. You don't realize, man.
Well, you just got to think. Like I know Brian Shaw is super tall, but when you know what. For him to get to the size he is, he had to live. I've watched him talk about it. When he was younger, he was skinny. And he was this scrawny kid who didn't have much to him. And he just force-fed himself. And then he kept working out and put on the muscle and the size. And you can do that in the avenue of arm wrestling. You can just
if you have a bunch of money. You need a bunch of money.
You can
eat healthy cheap. And to get that many calories in the macros correctly.
Not even calories.
Eat healthy.
Listen, you know what? Did you know the minimum? Us arm wrestling and training every day. Well, at least for me, the minimum I can take is 150 grams of protein. If I'm not getting a minimum of that, I'm just working out for nothing.
Brian, if you average how much protein I got in the past year per day. I bet you would be in the single digits per day.
Yeah, that's not. So that's bad for you. Muscle. What's that word?
Well, it's not bad if I don't have that muscle.
No, but the muscle takes the protein. That's how it builds. It's building blocks. Its foundation is protein.
Oh no, definitely. I know that's why I'm not gaining a bunch of muscle size.
Oh well, see,
you should be eating a protein per body pound.
Per body pound per day. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I understand that is like 5 or 6 chicken breasts per day worth of protein.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's one of the cheaper. And to understand, 6 chicken breasts is like $25.
Ground beef,
$25 just there.
Ground beef.
Yeah, but I've told you about that one app I've told you about where you can have almost every day. There's chicken product on there, and it doesn't have to be the cleanest of clean meat. Like as long as you're eating meat. Like there's chicken thighs, you can buy everything's on that app. Yes, it's close to best before date, but you buy it, you freeze it, or you buy it and you cook it right away.
I understand. Yeah.
And like now your meat cost goes down by
the
half.
Details, but but
there's
other things that are stopping me from doing that as well. It's just
meat's good. Meat's good, man. Meat. I always say the more meat you eat, the better. Look at I heard a story about that Andrei Sharkovich guy. Apparently he was got pretty good, but he could never really go to the next level and had to, because he was a vegan and he had to stop that and he had to start eating meat and shit just so he had the power to advance in arm wrestling.
You can do it vegan. You just gotta you'd have to eat so much food to be great.
You can't eat enough shit.
Carolyn is saying here, Matt mentioned more qualifiers in Canada for yourself, but how many more are there for your weight class? I may be right and left champ at 143, but I can think of 2 people one person for sure who's coming in at 143 who I think I definitely am losing the left-hand title regardless if I go to nationals or not. Steph is going to win the left-hand title. I can't see anyone
You think
beating
he's
that guy.
cutting to 143? I don't think he can.
No, oh, yeah, he is. He is doing it 100%. He is doing it, man. Good on him. I'm gonna try right hand. I think I can beat him right-handed. I'm not gonna let him psych me out right-handed. I think I can still beat him. Left-handed, I don't know, man. I don't know what the F to do with him left-handed.
Just keep training and just deal with it. He'll be fatigued if he's cutting to that. I don't care. He's got to rebound from it. He's gonna, you know what I mean. He'll be fatigued. You'll have your best chance ever. You'll have your best chance ever.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, man.
I know. I'm not saying you will win.
Have you gripped up with Steph?
I have.
Jesus, man.
But I also know that, yes, I agree with you. But I also know that if he's cutting that weight, he is going to be depleted. He's going to look like death on weigh-in day. Because he walks around. He's not. Last time I seen him, I'm sure he was 160. Like, you know what I mean?
I could tell you the real dilemma if you want. If you want to know, I'll expose the real dilemma with me and Steph. It kind of ruins all my plans, but it may as well anyway. The problem with me and Steph, for me to beat Steph, is I'm years away from beating him, maybe 4 to 5 years, and I'll tell you why. The lane that I need to beat him is underdeveloped by 4 or 5 years at least.
Feels like
he'd have to stop training and have to train for 5 years straight in that lane to get what I'd need for the lane that I have now to be effective. So what I have right now, I could never pin him with what I stop him with. I can't pin him with that. I have to pin him with what I don't have. And what I don't have, I can't get easily. It's something I can, trust me, he's earned it over time. I can feel it. I can't just train a year or do something in 3 to 6 months. It's a gap that is so large that the gap on the arm is closer, but the gap on the hand is abysmally large, to the point where the gap on the arm, even if I can stop him, doesn't matter because I'd need a certain level of hand to then advance. Well, and that certain level is so high, man.
But you might
with that inside power.
And you might just have to find a different way to get him.
I think the way to beat him is to be better. And Jacob Lee doesn't pull 143 anymore, Joe Nello. I wanted to, but he doesn't. I heard that he's done at 143, so I would pull him right arm 154. Left arm, I've already pulled him and he beat me. I think I'd try again, but I don't think I'm confident left hand with him. Right hand, I'm pretty confident.
Well, what was it? One sec. Someone here asked me, Captain Hook. He said he hears that I'm looking at pulling into the 198. Yeah. I'm thinking about dropping back down to 198s. It's been about 2.5 years that I've been in the 220s. Because like when I first started arm wrestling, I was 190 pounds, and then I got up to 220, and now I'm back down to 207. So I'm thinking about maybe dropping back down those extra 9 pounds.
Just sit around 203, 204, and then just cut like 5 pounds when you need to. Boom. You're almost there. You're at 207. Well, even now, I think you just cut, wouldn't you? Just do a water cut.
Oh, Cody could do if I was in Cody's body, I could get his weight down to 200 by tomorrow morning.
Yeah, tomorrow, yeah.
No problem. Easy.
So Joe Nello said, when I lose to Alex, I should face Keanu McGill.
Keanu.
Well, this Alex match, you know, the funny thing is, if I do lose this match with Alex, we're going to have a rematch because, to be honest, when freaking tough event was postponed, Alex was still coming down, and he asked if anyone wanted to have a match, which like 2 weeks notice. So I said, I've been wanting to pull you. Let's have a match. So because I haven't done any training really for this besides my just everyday training, he's agreed that if I do lose, we get to have a rematch. But where I can actually train it up.
Well, I mean, that's on. Yeah, it's kind of
I just I wanted to pull him, and I know it's 2 weeks notice, but I'm feeling decent. I think I still beat him left-handed. I think he might have he's going to have the upper hand on my right hand, but I think I got upper hand on the left.
That's straight up. I gotta head out here in a minute, guys. I just want to touch on the arm wrestling one more time. I can't wait to see two of my favorite arm wrestlers, Dakota and Sean, on arm wars. It's gonna be freaking lit.
It's gonna be awesome. Awesome. Yes,
Congrats to them. They both definitely earned it. Those are two guys in the community that very passionate.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. And they're gonna go kick some ass. Is what they're gonna do.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, they are.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
And no, I'm going to stay at the 207, Jonello, because he is pulling in the tough event at 205 weight cap. So we're just going to stay around the low 200s.
And that's next weekend, right? Next weekend, right?
On the 29th. It's going to happen at Matt's place if he's not working. If not, I would like it if you could come down and be a ref, and then I'll find someone else.
Yeah, no, I can. It'd be good. It'd be good. We'll stream it too. Fuck it.
I'll commentate it.
Yep. Yeah, good idea, Zach. Yeah.
Ready, bang!
Jake 3.0.
Yeah.
The judge will definitely be there to ref. That's one of the main reasons.
Judge is repping. I'll commentate and I'll introduce. Cody will win. Alex will lose. We all have our roles.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well,
I do think I have him on the left, and I do think that he is probably 60-40 on the right against me.
Okay, you have a great night, Zach.
Yes, Zach. I hope you have a good one, brother.
Talk to you guys soon. Hopefully see you guys at practice.
I'm due for one. So. Oh.
Have a good night, everybody.
Oh. Yeah, well, you know what? How about you just don't even think about it? Just say, fuck this. I'm going to go smash this guy.
Yeah. And you know what? I just went and got a massage today. I've been doing a lot of like high blood flow, but like medium weight, like where even at like 30 reps, like I'm struggling. And like just getting, like hitting everything.
I want you
like just one every day. I'm doing one workout for cup, one workout for rise, pronation, supination, deviation, biceps, triceps, just getting the blood all through my whole arm.
You got 7 days now. And in the next 2 days, you got to stop all that shit. Yeah.
No, I'm stopping. Today was my last day because I got the massage today.
Oh, okay. I don't like getting
I'll do light band work, like just very light band work, but that's it.
Yeah. I usually work out till I'm weird. I deload, but I still work out till like the Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'll just do like just light band stuff the last few days before.
No,
and then nothing
Friday. Well, you got to think. Last Monday and Thursday, I had a practice, and I did a little bit of red line, and that was my heavyweight.
I would, yeah, but you that's where you do it more, because I don't like to pull on the table for 14 days out of competing. So.
And you know what? I know Sean was watching. It looked like he might have got a little upset with me calling out Dakota. And it's just for fun. It's fun. There's money on the line. It's not like I'm doing it to go after him or anything like that. I just think it'd be a good match that a lot of people want to see.
Clifton said he $500. Remember, he said it right on our podcast. $500. Yeah. So, hell yeah.
I don't know. It seemed like Sean was like, what? Cody's calling out Dakota? And I was like, I just wanted him to know that I'm just doing it because, it'd be a good match, right-handed.
And you're not, and not only that, it's kind of bull because it was on another podcast that he was saying that he can beat you right?
I think he said he had a chance against me on the right. I don't think he said that.
Oh, I know he said that for sure you beat him left, but on the right, he thinks that he's got a real good chance, is what I remember him saying. So, but I mean,
And it's just for fun, it's all arm wrestling at
yeah,
the end of
yeah.
it. And
But I
like,
don't think you started. I don't think you started that. Is what I'm saying, though. Like, even though you got brought up today, I remember this talk for. I mean, this has been kind of talk back and forth for a while now. So.
yeah. And like, yeah, to be honest, I've actually wanted to have a super match against Dakota for like a year and a half.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, because that way there's no doubts too. And now you got the thing is there was no point doing it, but then you got Clifton offering $500. You know what I mean? So and then it kind of makes the match. People want to see it. Obviously, if Clifton's saying, "I'll put up $500," I mean, you know, you shouldn't say no, right? So
It's no different than doing. It's basically just going to be in a tournament setting. I mean, in a super match setting at an event, just like we're having a club ranking match.
yeah, yeah. No, for sure.
Mr. Dollar, what's the heaviest I've been? I've been 226.
220, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't think so. I think, yeah, I think Alex. Maybe he is like you. I think he's got a point. No,
What?
Cody's already pinned Alex on the left. Alex's right's better than his left. I'm pretty sure I heard Joe. Yeah,
Who are you talking about?
he just said isn't Alex like you? His left is better than his right? Question mark. That's what he
No,
said.
his right better.
His right's better. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And you do have an actual pin on him in competition on the left. So.
Yes, Joe Nello. It's happening on Sunday the 29th.
Yeah, yeah. So.
Well, I pinned Alex on the left arm in Grand Prairie.
Me too, Joe.
You know what? There's a few other people that know Alex and say that it will be close. It's going to be a good match on the left, and
I think it might be one crazy garage match, man.
And then they think that I have a uphill climb on the right hand with his fast press.
You're gonna have to just try to be quick and punch for the stars. You need to stop that. You can't let him get you to your losing side. Like to his A side, you don't want to get him. You don't want to let him get you to your losing side at all. Because if you do, then I think you're in big trouble. Yeah. But you never know.
But you know what? At the same time, if I win it, then it's done. If I lose, we have a rematch, and then I have an idea of what I'm looking at. So either way, it's a win-win for me.
Versus dungeon, dungeon versus dungeon. Yeah, well, we're the deadly dungeon. I know Nick Stone's got a dungeon too. Actually, somebody messaged me and asked me. I think he was asking me if I wanted to pull Nick Stone, and I was like, no. I'm like, I'm not there yet. Listen, I think skill wise, maybe, but I don't think I'd be able to handle his top end raw power. I'm not ready for Nick Stone yet. No.
My TR in my last match, in your last match. What's TR?
Where's that? Did you skip the chat? Because I don't.
It's right at the top.
At the top. This match could go so many ways. We all saw your TR in your last match. Oh, you're trash? Oh. Is that what he said? Is that what he means? Top roll. Oh, yeah, top roll. That makes sense. Yeah. No. Yeah, but your top roll, that match is not how you know what? No, that Tim match was just a grueling fucking match. If you got to watch the way when you pulled in Grand Prairie, that's a pretty good way to describe your pulling style. Like, I would say Tim was just a war, but Tim's a strong fucking dude, though.
Have you been talking to Sonny Gay?
You know what? He said he'd love to pull anytime. He says he's always down. I messaged him on YouTube, believe it or not, and he's a really nice guy, man. Really nice guy. Yeah.
So he's willing to come down when you're ready.
No. I probably have to go near him. Yeah. But he said, yeah, if it's close and feasible, he's down anytime. So if I really want to break the top 20, I'll have to fucking travel to the Kentucky. He's from Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's
Why
a super
not?
nice guy.
You know what? That'd be a dope little holiday too.
It would be. It'd be cool to go there. I've never been to Kentucky before.
Fly down to Kentucky, get a freaking rental, and
Yeah,
even spend a
go
week down
fishing.
there. Have your match and have like a few days. Take your wife with you. Fucking
Yeah, just do a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, fuck it. Make a holiday of it. Yeah. But not yet, though. I'm not ready yet. I got some local stuff I got to take care of first. So we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll pause it, you know.
So, is there anything new that you've heard about? I've been so busy this weekend.
This weekend?
Yeah, like, is any arm wrestling news, drama?
Yeah. There was that event. It was called what was it? Give me a second. I
Sorry.
know what.
Are you talking about the MAC event?
No. There was another event. Fallen Heroes X. Give me a second. I'm going to bring it up here. So we had Wallace Dilly versus Brad Grundy. Who else here? Let me see.
Brad won?
No. Fuck no. Not even close. We had Artem versus Isaac Russell. I'll say the odds after. We had Tim Talmadge versus John Therian. Just going through the message. Drew Bishop versus Stephen M. I'm not sure. Troy Brown versus Easton McCormick. Never heard of Troy Brown. You had Jody versus Easton McCormick. You had Ethan Mercer versus Stephen Logsdon. That's the name, yeah. Oh, there's lots. Chris Mace versus Stephen M.
Oh, I'll definitely have to watch that tonight.
Yeah. You had
did you
Cole
hear?
Casper versus Lane Perry. Yeah, listen, we could talk about at least a couple of the matches. So we'll talk about
Someone just
Fallen
one second, before we bring up those matches, someone in the chat asked Ali if he has anything coming up this year. And yes, it's been announced on Facebook. Ali Hamadia will be pulling John Therian. I think it's left-handed.
That's funny. I hear Ali went to El Salvador and got the mini circle therapy that inhibits most myostatin and increases bone density. He's going Hulk mode. He went to his brother's in Miami, I think, and got stem cells, is what it looked like. yeah, I know. Yeah, they're making him a friggin' some kind of super villain, injecting him full of gamma radiation.
Gamma radiation.
All of a sudden, now he goes to the table and turns into the friggin' Green Hulk. Yeah, that'd be funny.
Yeah, John Therian has two matches up here. Ali Hamadia on the left, I'm pretty sure, and Eugene on the right.
Yeah, you know what? Ali versus John Therian blows my mind. But I mean, you know what? This could be redemption for Ali. Like he needs a good match. You know, I hope he does well. But I don't know. John's a killer. He just beat Tim Talmadge. I mean, by the skin of his teeth, though. But he just won. That was a match from this weekend's Fallen Heroes. Was John Therian versus Tim Talmadge, right-handed. And John won. John Therian won 3-2.
Well, I know Alex Moratis had a match against John Therian 2 years ago and lost 2-3. He did get 2 flash pins on John 3 years ago, though.
Yeah. Well, then you got Jody Williams versus Easton. I know that happened. Jody was like, I think he went in at like, might have been 235, 240. I don't know. Easton was like 280 from what I hear. So Easton was a big, strong kid. And He just looked too strong for Jody. But Jody tried all different shit. He tried. It just wasn't enough. Who else? Wallace Dilly, Brad Grundy. Yeah, that was a disappointing match. And you know what? Brad just never felt comfortable in the setup. Never felt comfortable. He just never felt it in the setup or in the grip. Like Wallace Dilly's hand was just too much. And it was 3-0, right? Like that match could hardly even get started because it was like foul. Like it was brutal. And I mean, Grundy's he's actually become one of my favorite pullers, and Wallace that was a good example of just too much power that you couldn't do nothing with.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would check out those matches, Cody. They were fun. They were good watch.
Man, having a family and like it's so hard to keep up on things, man. Like to even like keep up with like the podcast and training and practice and work, and then being there with the family, doing my part around the house.
I know. Everything's
It's
got to
hard
be
to keep
scheduled.
up on extracurricular arm wrestling stuff.
No, I know what you mean. I know. Well, you just got to schedule it, right? Try to schedule. I mean, be as efficient as you can. But I mean, life sucks. I mean,
and to be honest, like, maybe I'll put it on when I'm doing some blood flow work and shit like that.
Yeah,
because I've done that.
Hey, I just want to say, Allie, congrats on that match. Yeah, I'm glad you're getting to pull John. And we were just talking about them turning you into the Hulk. Your brother was injecting you with all those friggin' gamma cells. Yeah.
Yeah. Or what the super soldier serum, Captain America.
Yeah, Captain America.
Yeah, the super soldier serum.
Oh, is there a super soldier serum? Yeah, he got it, didn't he? Yeah.
Did you not watch Captain America the movie?
Brad lost to Dilly. Yeah, oh yeah, Brad lost badly to Dilly. Houdini. Yeah. Unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Sorry, Cody, would you ask me?
I was going to say, did you not watch Captain America, the first one?
Oh yeah, I seen it.
The blue liquid that they shot into him before he turned into the super soldier?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. I didn't at first because I only watched the first one. I didn't follow it after that. So.
Yeah. Why haven't we seen Scott DeRossi versus Ali on the left? That'd be good.
Scott, that could be good. Scott's a killer too. Like Scott doesn't pull nothing like his son, but he's a good puller, man. One of the first super matches I ever got to see in person. It was the first super match that I ever seen in person, I think. Was at my first event in Drayton Valley. It was Deadly Dale versus Scott DeRossi. And that match, I remember looking at my son going, this is like it's like fucking, I could feel the electricity coming off the table. It was crazy. It was like, yeah, we never seen nothing like it. That's when I first found arm wrestling. And, Scott's a really good puller. Yeah, really good.
Maybe, when's that one Fraser doing again? When he's pulling John Thing?
August 15th, I believe. Yeah.
Well, why don't we maybe set that one up at our turn? May. Ali versus
Scott?
Yeah.
Well, I'd do that any day. Yeah. Message him up, man. See if you can set it up.
Yeah.
No, we should. You're right. I mean, that's what we got to do. You know what? We should think of these fucking matchups and make them happen. So far, I've been just letting people request matches, but you know what? Chat, especially if you guys got any suggestions on good matches, we have openings still. Let us know. Let us know who should pull who, and we'll set it up.
How many matches you got now? Do you got any more?
We only got like 6 confirmed.
So we got room for
like lots, 9. Yeah.
I thought we were only having 12.
Maximum of 15, minimum of 12. That's what we decided. Yeah. So, I mean, it just depends. If it's a banger match that has to happen, then we'll have 13 or 14. maximum 15. Yeah. But you're right, 12 is the perfect number. But we just got to see, right? So we'll find out. We'll see. Whatever number
You
it
know
is,
what? I do
that
have to say, even last practice on Thursday, I was asking Sean if he was going to be pulling in the EVW tournament in Germany, I think it is. He was saying no. And I was like, man, it'd be nice to see you win one of those tournaments and walk out on the stage as, you know, one of the tournament winners that get to pull like Pork Chop
Oh, I
did.
know. That would be cool. That would be
But I was
fucking
like,
awesome.
little did I didn't know. He had the Iron House, which is the next best thing.
Or
If
I
not,
think it's
right
better.
on par. Might
I
be
think
right
it's
on.
better. In some ways, it's better to get known. In some ways, because Arm Wars is like you're guaranteed that you're going to have at least 7,000-8,000 people see your match, right? Because Arm Wars always does good when they release those Iron Houses and stuff like that. Another thing is, it was like I seen John Therian just fucking launch because of Arm Wars. I mean, yeah, Frodo Hoagland, Mindy, fuck you. Yeah, he started Arm Wars, before anybody really knew who he was. Nanostat and just tons of people, man. Just like endless. Cobra Rhodes, fucking Michael Todd, Devin, they all started at Arm Wars too. When they were getting, you know what I mean? When you think about it, it was like everybody. Matt, we're forgetting Matt. Yeah, Matt, he pulled lots of Arm Wars, right? So yeah,
To be
Arm Wars
honest,
is like, yeah.
I really hope when Sean goes there, he brings home the win. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
I
he's
was
gonna.
told that when you go to Arm Wars, you usually do 2 matches and you pull them like a half an hour apart.
They'll pull. They usually do a few. Sometimes people have done 3 and 4 matches depending on their arms. It just
Yeah, and
and whether
there's
they air them, it just depends on how good they were. Yeah.
yeah. So
From what
I
I heard.
hope he goes there, kicks ass. It's going to
Yeah.
be a lot. It's going to be taxing on the arm, especially doing 1 or 2 super matches, even if they're the same arm, because like you don't get to go back to your hotel room and go back the next day. It's all done that day, is what I was told by someone who's been on Arm Wars.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's
Jeremy
going to really.
Parker weight, eh? Did you know that Jeremy Parker's cutting down? He's gonna be. He's shooting for 242 for his next event, and I heard that he was even talking maybe like 220 one day. That'd be a scary kid at the lighter weights. Yeah. Yeah. No, you know what? I think that a lot of people are starting to get noticed now, and we're going to. I think in the next 2 to 3 years, some of the people we talk about are going to be people that we just know that are just in the community. I think more and more people are going to get noticed now going forward. Sergey Garlov versus Connor McKenzie. Sergey depend what hand. What hand? I mean, Sergey went. He won the Ottawa Open this year, didn't he? Didn't he win his
Yeah,
class at the Ottawa Open?
but
That's
Connor was
impressive.
ranked. Connor was ranked number 2 left hand, and his right hand is better.
No, I know. I know. I don't know. I don't know how that match. I don't know. Sergey is just so fucking strong. But Connor's lightning fast. He can be lightning. Yeah, I think that'd be a good match.
But see, I never got super fast
That's
from
not a
Connor.
bad match. That's not a
But
bad
see, the thing,
match.
anytime I've pulled Connor, I didn't get the feeling of super fast. I've got the feeling of power. He had power. He's strong as fuck.
Yeah, but you guys went left-handed. I've seen him
I
use
pulled
his
him.
speed on.
I pulled him left and right.
Yeah,
I
I
pulled him
know.
left.
I've seen him so fast. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like
I think he can pull either way, but I've seen him lightning quick flash people, man.
to
Just
put in
bam.
perspective, I don't think my right beats him because our first time ever pulling, I beat him now. That's how I got my second place in Alberta on the left. But when I first pulled him, he held me center of the table with both arms.
Mm-hmm.
Then I trained really hard, and then
That makes sense. So Joe says that they're third and fourth versus third. Well, yeah. You know what? I'll ask Sergey. You talk to Connor, Cody, because you've talked to Connor before, and I talk to Sergey all the time. Okay, see if
Yeah.
Connor, ask him if he wants a
Well,
match.
ask Sergey first because I think Connor would be up for it. But Sergey is the one that would be more iffy because they only pull a certain amount of tournaments and super matches a year.
I know they do, but Sergey hasn't been taking. He wants to do more super matches, and no one's been asking him for super matches. So Sergey's been doing. He's been doing tournament pulling only. Like Miles is getting and Eugene are getting lots of super matches, but Sergey's not getting a lot of super matches. So maybe he would want to. I will. I'll ask him. I'll ask him. You ask. I'll ask Sergey first, and if he says he's down, then you ask Connor. Yeah. Yeah. I think it'd be good. That'd be a good match. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the matches I want to see. Yeah. Kino beat Sergey on the right at Nationals. Yeah, Sergey didn't pull good at Nationals, and he pulled multiple classes. He pulled the Masters and he pulled the Open. So, I don't know. He
No,
didn't compete. Yeah, he did.
Sergey only pulled the Open.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, how did Dale beat him? No, he pulled Masters too, buddy. No?
I'm telling you, he
Dale
only pulled
So Dale beat him
the
in the
only.
Pro?
Yeah, the only person, the reason why, like, if he would have pulled Masters too, he would have been placed in the Masters. He only got a medal for his left hand because he only pulled left and right, and he did not do good on the right.
I don't know why.
He burnt out. He burnt out before Dale did.
Yeah.
He got
No,
probably.
I hear you. But yeah, but I say it. He didn't look like he just didn't look on like he was on his game that day. For whatever reason, he just didn't look it.
It's just like how Curtis Mohan got.
But yeah, well, he would have.
Fifth.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, go ahead.
Just like Curtis Mohan got fifth, and I guarantee Curtis beats me right-handed.
No, I know. That's what I mean. It's just like because he went to the Auto Open, and there was just as many people in that category at the Ottawa Open, and all the guys from Nationals were in Ottawa, and Sergey won that class on the right hand. So
actually, I don't think anyone from the Ottawa even placed in the top three in either weight classes in the 220s.
Yeah, because they didn't have they didn't have a big team from Ontario though. Yeah, I will say that. And you know what's crazy is they got second place, and they had one of the smallest teams at Nationals, and they got second place to us. I mean, we killed them by a lot, but I'm just saying they still Ontario did really well for how many people they had there. Yeah, really good. Yeah. Robert Oberst versus somebody. I'd pull Robert right now. Maybe, but I think the judge needs to judge Robert. I think Robert's actually. I think he's going to be. I think people talk about Brian and his potential. Listen, I've watched Robert and I've seen the way he moves already. I think he was more connected. I think he has just as much promise as Brian Shaw, Robert Oberst. The only thing is Robert said he was going to come on the podcast, and sloughing me off now, Robert. I'm not very happy.
Well, Armbender, that was a legit match. We both put hard into it, and you know what? There was a few bad calls on his side, and there was a few bad calls on my side. But at the end of the day, that was a legit match, and we will be running it back in like a year's time. But that still was a legit match. I don't know.
Big loss. You know what? I think Big Loss might beat Oberst right now because he's, you know what? He was looking very uncoordinated for a while, but like lately, Big Loss looks connected on the table. That last super match I seen, who'd he pull? He pulled that Frampton guy? I don't remember who he pulled last, but whoever he pulled, he looked crazy against. And he looked really good. I'd rather pull Robert Oberst right now than Big Loss, I think. But that'd be a good match to have, though. You're right. How the fuck do we get Big Loss and Robert Oberst to have a match at our event? Yeah. You know what? They would say
Well,
no.
the armbender guy here, freaking. For one, I don't think he knows what he's talking about because there is actually, I even seen it in EBW. There is some refs that will close your fingers before they close your thumb if you say no to capping. He said, no, I don't want my thumb capped. So what they do is they will close your fingers and then close your thumb.
Yeah,
And that has happened. If you watch EBW themselves, refing, they have done that. After, because
yes, I know. And Tim says he didn't want the cap. I heard him say it.
And then he said non-existent fouls in round one. He was moving in the ref script. That's a foul.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a foul. Yeah, listen, I think I've already replied to this gentleman. And listen, there was things on both sides. There was things that Tim I thought was, a little off in the reffing on Tim, but I also was very upset with some of the stuff being missed on your end. So it was like it wasn't just that the refs were biased, missing stuff with Tim or screwing up. They were you know what I mean? I'm saying
there was about 3 things that they missed that I got on Tim and they didn't call.
No, I know.
I don't know if this armbender guy, who is this armbender 110-95?
I don't know who he is. I don't know.
He's not. He can't be that.
He's very biased.
To be honest, he can't be that smart of an arm wrestler.
I don't know. Well, if you watch the whole match with unbiased, you would say, yeah, there was stuff on both ways. Like there was a lot of mistakes made in the match, but it was not on Cody and it wasn't on Tim, right? So that's one thing too. You know what I don't like is when shit happens with refs, when the athletes start getting blamed for ref mistakes. That's not right. So, I mean,
the funny thing is, I've actually asked master refs. There's no actual. You have to close your thumb, close your hand, go. That is yes, that is most normal. But they can make you close your fingers and then thumb.
Doesn't anyone know the rule with ref script? You're under ref's instruction. That's it. You just listen to the ref. That's a ref script. A true ref script, whatever the fuck I tell you when I'm giving you a ref script, that's a ref script. Don't move. I don't want you moving, right? If I say, you know what I mean? If you say uncapped, there's a good chance I will close your fingers, then your thumb, because it makes sense. So I don't accidentally cap your thumb when you don't want it capped. It's a normal procedure, right? I know I ref, I'm certified. So a lot of times I will do that. I will close the fingers and then the thumb, because you can easily accidentally cap somebody or put them in a position they say, and then they yell at you. They go, I don't want capped, they said. You know what I mean? So there's nothing wrong with the way that the thumbs were done. So whoever it was just butthurt. A Canadian kicked a U.S. guy's ass. That's how I see it. So quit fucking whining. Yeah. Easy peasy, right? But you know what? Cody and Tim already said that they were going to run it back. They both talked about it right away. The match was amazing. Tim said he'd like to run it back. Cody said yes, for sure. So it's going to happen again. So.
Well, what's your name, armbender, so we know who you are? You can't just say we can have a match when no one knows who you are.
Yeah, but you know what's funny too? Reffing was trash. Yes, it was. But why are you blaming it just on Cody? Why don't you suck it up and say, you know what? It's not on the athletes. The athletes are just trying to fucking pull and win. Just because the reffing was trash.
And like I said, if you watch the last
Cody did something wrong.
Yeah, but if you watch the last 2 EBWs, because at first I was like, yeah, I've never seen someone close their fingers before and then thumb. But I was watching EBW and they did the exact same thing when Buddy said, no, I don't want my thumb capped. Because if you close their thumb and then close their hand, there's a good chance you end up like this. So if you go hand, thumb, now you're on top like you asked for.
No, Tim was stronger. Listen, that's just an opinion, right? Like Cody had Cody locked up hard. Yeah, but so what? Cody also found a way through it, right? I mean, I don't know. Like I said, it's like, listen, they said they're going to run it back, right? You know, and the ref, because the ref doesn't like, you thought the reffing was trash, you're gonna fucking shit talk Cody. Like, you're being an idiot. So sorry. I understand what you're saying. The reffing could be trash. They run it back. That's fine, right? Both guys were happy after the match. Tim and Cody are friends. They've talked. There was no hard feelings. That's for sure. Go cry in the USA, not here. Yeah, yeah. That's wherever you are. Armbender 10 fucking whatever. Yeah, suck it up, Buttercup. That's all I can say.
And you know what? And me and Tim in the hook, Tim, like we have the same power, but Tim has better longevity. So in a burning hook, Tim would beat me.
Yeah,
But like
course,
I said,
yeah.
in that match, like it wasn't just Tim that got screwed up by the refs. There was one point where the whole crowd was screaming at the ref because they all saw a pin and they called it a slip.
Oh, he says that he trains with Tim, and Tim said it was BS. Listen,
Yeah.
I know I talked to Tim after the match too. Tim was complaining about the refs. But listen, disrespecting Cody because of it doesn't make any sense.
I don't think he was trying to disrespect me, but
No, but that's how it comes across, right? Like when you say, you say this stuff. Cody and Tim are going to pull again, right? And it's not a big deal. But there was a lot of stuff that, I edited the video. If you watch the actual match from the original footage, like go to and find the footage, you will see that Cody was furious because there was calls not being called. So,
and you know what? To be honest, me and Tim are friends. Like I liked him. He's a great dude. He's a great puller. He's strong as fuck, and I would love to have a match with him again. But me and Tim have already agreed it's going to be in like a year's time, so like 2027.
Yeah.
We will make it. And you know what? Tim even said he's like, you know what? I'm going to even put 10 times more into my training to pull you. Like me and Tim have talked about this on lengths about having another match, and me and him are going to decide the rule set.
Oh, and Armbender, yeah, you can have your opinion. Of course you can. But it's just like if you watch the whole match, you can see that it wasn't on either puller.
And to be honest, yeah, Armbender's allowed his opinion, but we're also allowed to rebuttal his opinion. He can keep his opinion, but we're just putting our opinion on top of it.
Oh, we can definitely do that. Like, yeah, you're entitled to your opinion, but we can also tell you what we think of that opinion. So, and I get what you're saying, but it's just you're really butthurt over it, and it's it was the reffing. Man, we all bitch about reffing sometimes, right? Like everybody that's pulled, and if you're a pro, you've had many matches where you've seen errors in the reffing, right? Doesn't mean it's biased though. One thing I can tell you is I know that reffing wasn't biased because there was errors to both pullers were affected by the errors in reffing that match.
Like if they wouldn't have had no errors on me, I think I would beat Tim 3-1 because there's about 2 pins in there that I got that they didn't call. That they called a slip.
You pinned them parallel pin, and then they called it center table pin instead, and then what'd they call it?
They called it a slip.
Oh, they called it a slip.
And then there was the center table. But you know what? And if you think about it, if there was even the rule slip in a losing position out of 1-3-0.
No, I know. If there was a rule of slip in the losing position, you would have won 3-0. I agree. No, I know. That's what I'm saying, right? And then when I made the video, I shortened it too, right? So anyway, listen, it's not a big deal. We're relaxed. I just like to, when some people give their opinions, we just like to talk about them. That's all.
Oh yeah.
You're good.
And you know what? I'm excited to run that back because you know what? In a year's time, I'm going to be even more of a deadly beast, and Tim's going to have to train like a motherfucker.
Yeah, for sure. I am in the USA. Carolyn says, I am in the USA, and I know Cody and his abilities. So watch more than your training partner and pay attention to Through the Fingers. Then it will broaden your perspective. Well said, Carolyn. I like that. Yeah, you want to broaden your perspective.
It was. I do appreciate your opinion. At the end of the day, you're allowed it, but like, yeah, I'm not gonna. You can have your opinion. At the end of the day, I'm not
Of
gonna hate
course.
you for it. I took a screenshot of your name, so I'll look you up. Maybe one day we'll match.
Joe Nello was nice, and Joe Nello was nice and condescending. He goes, "Nah,
Yeah.
Cody fucking top rolled him. That's how weak Tim was."
Well, did you see the one message? He's like, I don't even like Cody.
Yeah. No, that's fine though. I know Joe.
I'm just curious what I did to Joe Nello.
Because Joe Nello is he's a lot like Curtis Mocan. So the problem is he's gonna push your buttons and stuff, and then you give him a reaction easy, probably.
Is he the BC Curtis?
Yes, I would say so.
Okay.
But he's a good guy. He's actually, I like him.
Yeah.
He's a good dude. Man. And listen,
and because I'm pulling his guy, so he's definitely not going to like me right now.
Well, listen, and he's biased a bit. He supports his BC guys, and there's nothing wrong with that. So
no, not at all.
No. Yeah. And we all have a little bit of pride, right? So, I talk some smack too, and I haven't always been nice to the BC guys because our guys pull them, and I'm like, fuck those guys, right? So, yeah. They got some good pullers now too, man. They got some, with Oleg Danilov or whatever his name is.
Joe Nello said he won't like me until after next weekend.
Oh, okay. Yeah. When do you say that? Well, I'm like behind.
Most recent.
No. Oh, fine. Oh, right here. Yeah. I'll not like you till after next weekend. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. You know what sucks? Oh man, they can't. You know what sucks? Is Tough was supposed to be next weekend.
What's that, Brian?
The Tough League, remember?
Yeah.
It just sucks that it got canceled, man. Like it's pretty upsetting. I was so looking forward to it. You know what though, and I understand. And listen, shit happens. Shit happens. I know it's crushed Jason to have to reschedule the Calgary versus Vancouver thing, but it sucks. Yeah, Cody will soon become the most hated puller as he moves up the ladder. That's the way it always happens, right? So it's like progress, man. One's progress sometimes is a lot for people to handle. Yeah. What we got here? I get it. You're just pulling and focus on that. I'm not hating on you guys. I actually support the podcast. Yeah, you're right. We got a little oversensitive, man. You're right, Armbender. Yeah. Glad you support us.
That's the arm wrestling world, man. That's the arm wrestling world. You know what?
Yeah.
The thing is,
Yeah.
the one thing is to be able to have even if you have a little, raise your voice back and forth with someone. After that, as long as you can laugh about it and move on and not hold a grudge, or even if you're someone watching it, like say when we had our argument the other a few weeks ago. If you watch that and then you pick a side and then you get mad at the other side, that's others. At the end of the day, you guys disagreed about something, and after that, we're all friends, and we're all arm wrestlers. At the end of the day, it's called let it go. If you have to sing, if you have to sing the Frozen song.
Yeah. Well, and what's nice too is by someone's opinion, even though sometimes it seems like I get defensive or whatever. I actually just like talking about the opinion because it opens up other opinions.
Yeah.
Right. And I actually like seeing things through other lenses too, right? Like I don't think the way I think is the end all be all, But I will question the opinion sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, but when you hear someone getting excited, all that tells me is they're super passionate.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you can get excited and then be good a few minutes later, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. TAWF. Yeah, fuck, I know. That sucks, Joe. That sucks, buddy. I don't know. I want to be on the team, actually, and I'm gonna have a hard time because we have a good team already. So
Yeah, I
it'll
got a
take.
$100 bet on hold until it goes.
You do?
Yeah, against the Cologne guy. Saying that Alberta's going to beat Alberta. I mean, Alberta's going to beat BC. He bet me $100.
He bet you are really? Wow. No problem, Houdini. We're not going to have to kick your ass anyway. No. I haven't been in this shape. Oh, really? Yeah, because you're on the team. Like Matt's on the team, the BC team. So, well, that's good to hear. So, what are you doing instead? Did you find another event, Matt, to go to? Because I know Victor was looking for an event right away because it got canceled. So, I see now he's pulling Alex Moratis in August 15th.
Yeah.
But what a good. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I'll tell you right now. If I beat Alex this weekend, both hands, I'm sorry, but I'll bet anyone $1,000 that
Victor
wins.
Yeah.
Because Victor whoops my ass on both of
them.
Like, if me and Victor had a left-hand, right-hand match, I would say it would take 5 minutes for both altogether. Because it'd be flash pin after flash pin after flash pin.
Victor's good, man. He's good. But you know what? You're getting strong. You're going to do fine. Just be confident. Yeah, so Sean says here.
I'm confident that I'm getting better. It's just, I also know where I stand.
No, for sure. No, I'm just going to say this. Sean says specific date got canceled for TOF, but it's still going to happen. But right now things are out of control, and definitely fucking put a big wrench in the plans. But I'm sure things are going to work out. I think it's going to be. I heard late August, but no one knows for sure. So they're still figuring it all out. So let's just hope for the best. Good news. Yep, here's good news. Know what Sean said?
But let's hope Matt's not working on the 29th.
Yeah, for your match.
Yeah. If he is, I'm looking for a base for an Israel table. I'm going to have to give Stu a message and see if I can borrow it.
Well, don't you have a table?
I have a table, but I need a base because I don't want to have an arm wrestling match or a super match where there's no base and the table's just flopping everywhere.
Stu's got one.
Yeah, that's what I said. I might have to give Stu a call. And then I know you're going to come down for that day.
I will, yep.
And Zach will be here. I was thinking about getting a few other people. If you know anyone, if anyone else in Calgary want to come down with you.
Maybe. Did anyone
say
want
to come down?
There might be some people. Greg Deneen would probably come with me, maybe.
Yeah, Greg, freaking, if Dale wanted to come hang out, train. Because you know what? We're going to have our match and then afterwards. It'd be nice to do some training.
Yeah, and then Alex, we got Alex there too. And fuck that. We just have a practice either way. Yeah, but hopefully we can do it at Matt's. It'd be perfect at Matt's. What was I going to say? Yeah, no, I can't wait. Alex Moratis, March 29th in Red Deer. What time? Did he say what time around he wanted to be here?
No, we haven't really said time, but I think usually if it's going to be at Matt's, it's going to be around 7 o'clock.
Yeah, if it's at Matt's, yeah. Yeah, no worries. No worries. And that's on a Saturday? Sunday. Okay, I'll just book it in my calendar. It's happening either way, right? So,
Yeah, so it's going to be at Matt's or my house, no matter what. One of the two.
Okay. Well, you heard it, guys. I'm going to be live streaming hopefully next weekend. Alex Moredas versus Cody, a.k.a. Mighty Mouse. Slug it. That's pretty awesome.
You got anything on that you want to talk about, Brian?
No, really. Not really. I'm running out of shit tonight. You know what my problem is I was eating half my food, and I got a hot tub all ready for me outside, and I had this big training day today at the dungeon, Deadly Dungeon. And we had bicep day. We had Greg Deneen showed up. Thank you, brother. It was cool. Yeah, Greg said he'd be there. Cody, he said he'll come. Yeah. Ali Hamadia. Yeah, Alex Moredas versus Cody Sluggett, Ali. March 29th. You should come too. Yeah, you guys covered a lot tonight. Yeah, we're all over the fucking place, eh, Joe? just random. Well, Sunday is kind of a power hour.
How is Little Dale going?
Dale?
Little Dale.
Oh, Little Dale? Well, he's
Little Dale.
He's been fucking bad luck, man. Like, he just had that deadly fucking flu. He's been sick for 2.5 weeks. Yeah, like, he just gets one thing after another and then he pinched a nerve. He can barely walk. He pinched a nerve in his back. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Mr. Oliver said, do we want to talk about
boxing?
What's his nuts is boxing. Please tell me he got knocked the fuck out.
Did he get knocked out? Oh, I don't know. I don't want to talk about boxing. I know what he's referring to, though. Yeah, but I wondered, did I miss anything? There's no good news this weekend, was there? No.
Well, apparently Logan Brenner was boxing, so I need to know if he got knocked.
Logan was boxing, really?
Yes.
Did someone say something about that? Did I miss somebody to say something about Logan?
Yeah, someone was saying that. Yeah, Logan Berner, or however you pronounce his last name, had a boxing.
Biddinger. Logan Biddinger or something.
Yeah.
How did he do in boxing? Did he get knocked out?
I'm asking the chat for the people that brought it up.
I know.
Because I didn't see anything.
Yeah, hot tub. Actually, you know what? I got one of those personal, those spa berry hot tubs. That's what I got because it doesn't take up a lot of room. It's only a 2-seater, but it's pretty nice. It helps me recover. And I'm thinking about getting a sauna house. They build them, they drop them right in your backyard. Look pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. I could sauna. Yeah, I'd probably start losing weight too if I did hot tub and sauna every day. Be pretty cool. Yeah, come for sure, Ali. No, sounds good, buddy. More people, the better, and then we can have a really good practice that night too.
Yeah. I do got one table. If you wanted, Brian, you could bring another table with you if you wanted.
I could possibly. We'll see how energetic I feel that day. If I do, I have a base for it, so you can just use that.
Apparently, Logan was boxing a Matt Y. Didn't you go live and review the boxing match? No.
No, but I should have. I should. I'd like to watch it. Yeah. You know what?
Now I gotta Google this.
Yeah, I was excited to see Logan get knocked. Did he get knocked out? Oh, I'm gonna have to watch. Now I definitely want off the pod. I want to go see if Logan got knocked out.
Apparently, Armbender said Logan did good boxing, won the championship.
Oh damn! Yeah, okay. Well, no one knocked him out then.
Yeah. Then I'm not watching. I only wanted to see him get knocked out.
I only want to see him get knocked out too. Yeah.
And hey, hi. How's it going on High Caliber Arms?
Yeah, Tim Geib or Geib or Geib? No, Geib. fuck. I always fuck it up, Tim. Anyway, thanks, buddy. How's it going? You're late, man. You're late tonight. You didn't get here on time. Yeah. Oh, never mind. I can't bring that up. No politics allowed. Yeah, that was a $5 super chat. Thanks a lot, Tim.
Yes, that
Appreciate
was
it,
awesome.
brother. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Let's see, one. Yeah, awesome. Yeah. I don't, but I don't want to talk about Logan. I said Logan was not going to take any of my time ever. He's not living in my head, right?
I was only willing to talk about it if he got knocked out.
I know. No, but honestly, everyone, it was great day. Is there any other matches happening Sunday? No. You know what? Why don't we can make a match? I can heal all week. If someone wants to just pull me, I can have a fun super match. I'm pretty beat up.
Almeida versus Brian. Left-handed? Okay.
No. Nothing left hand. I'm not doing no fun super match on the left. That's not fun.
Yeah, it is.
No, fun is just like, not being trained up, pulling on the right just for something to do.
Yeah, but you know what? You did pretty good. Left tournament.
No, not last term. I did shit. I did shit on the left that day. Yeah. Jeremy beat me, and then I got flashed. So it was my worst ever. It was my worst tournament ever in history for the left. Yeah. Every other tournament I've done good on my left, not that one. That one sucked. But I pulled fairly good on my right, though. I felt strong. On my right. So we'll see. What's Sean? Ali, we got Alajon coming to pull you left arm Sunday. Yes. We got Alajon coming Sunday to pull Ali.
I think Sean was fucking around.
I know. I know. He definitely was.
Ali Hamadia, who is she?
Who is she? Yeah.
This is some good stuff going on in the chat right now.
Oh, I know. You know what? I love our chat, though. You know what? Negative, positive, whatever. You know what? I appreciate everything they say in the chat. Even when
when there's not a whole lot to talk about on the weekend and stuff like that, and
sometimes
it's good but it's good to bounce off the chat,
Well, sometimes I don't know what the fuck's going on, and I just look at the chat, and then it gives me, there's an idea. But then I go on my rants too a lot of the times because of the chat.
Well, the chat knows how to rile you up.
The chat knows how to do it. Yeah. No, it's true. 50K. Yeah. Alajon said he wouldn't compete ever for less than 50K. He's pulling. Who's he pulling again? He's pulling fucking Morozov in Germany. Artem Morozov.
I find it funny. Like he's like, I'm not going to pull again for 50K. I bet you he didn't pull for 100K. I mean for 50K, because I bet you he didn't have a match for quite a while, and then he was like, I better just take the match.
Yeah. I don't know. That excites me though. That match does excite me. Morozov versus listen to this. You know what's crazy? I got Alajon whooping Morozov. I actually got Alajon winning. I really do.
This is Morozov's first arm back. First match back.
Yeah. That's why. I don't think he'll have the connective tissue to fucking deal with Alajon. Alajon's not even his first hit. It's his second hit. It's like his second hit's twice as strong as his first hit.
Armbender, please don't tell me you're a fan of Logan.
Oh, Armbender's probably Logan. Are you Logan? You Canadians are a bunch of haters. You know what's funny? No, he's not. He's saying that. That's hilarious. You know what? He's saying that because Logan said, this is what Logan said to me. He goes, "You're just a hater. Get a life." That's what he said to me. Logan did. Yeah. No, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, we're just haters. We need to get a life. Logan said that to me. Yeah. I know when I first looked at this message, I'm like, that sounds
I
like
didn't even
Logan.
notice. I didn't even pick that up. I just
That
thought he
sounds
was
just
maybe
like what Logan. No,
defending
that's
Logan.
exactly no, but that's exactly what Logan would say. You Canadians are a bunch of haters because all Logan ever says is go, "You're just a hater. Get a life." It's like, oh yeah, I'm just a hater. I give you if I say anything that isn't perfect to what your standards are, I'm a hater. Yeah. Don't talk about us Canadians, eh? That's funny. Anyway, listen, guys, I got lots I got to do, so I got to go. But I'd stay and hang out with all my friends here tonight, but I got to go. Cody, thanks for showing up.
Yeah, no
I know
worries.
you get busy on Sundays with the family, but it was good having you back. And chat, thank you very much for always being entertaining, keeping talking with us, and keeping us company. And yeah, the Drew in the house. Fuck, boom. Yeah, love the Drew. Yeah, you're kind of late, Drew. Yeah, but it's
He was on
okay.
a little bit earlier.
Oh, were you? Okay. Yeah, Drew's the man. Oh, listen, I still need your email again. I know you sent it to me somewhere, and I don't remember where you sent it because I checked everywhere and I can't find an email to get a hold of you. So, yeah, I don't know. Type in the chat, and I'll email you and send you your poster. But
How about
yeah, later,
how about
guys.
you private message him? Don't put it in chat unless
I
you
don't
want
know how to
60
private
people.
message him. He's not on social media anywhere.
Okay.
Like he's not on Facebook.
Brian,
Not
put your phone number on here.
No, I'm not doing that. Fuck that. Yeah, anyway, I'm out of here. See you guys. Thanks, Cody. I'm not doing that. Okay, take care. Have a good night.